What if India's buses moved without smoke? If giant steel plants ran without coal? What if ships crossed ocean using fuel so clean that only they releases water? And what if India could save lakhs of crores of foreign exchange by simply producing its own fuel? Sounds amazing, right? But these questions are no longer imagination. They are slowly becoming reality through green hydrogen, a fuel powerful enough to rewrite India's energy destiny. Every year, a massive portion of India's forex reserve silently drains out of our country to import petroleum. Money that could have stayed within India to build factories, fund innovation, and create jobs. Reducing this dependence is both strategic and economic necessity, especially as India moves towards becoming a developed nation by 2047 and achieving net zero by 2070. Why green hydrogen matters today? Certain industries like steel, cement, fertilizers, refining, and long distance transport cannot run fully on electricity. They need dense, powerful fuels. This is where green hydrogen becomes critical. Produced by splitting water with renewable energy like solar and wind. Hydrogen is considered green only when total emission stays below 2 kg of carbon dioxide per kg of hydrogen. This makes it one of the cleanest fuels capable of decarbonizing hard-to-abate sectors while improving India's long-term energy security. National Green Hydrogen Mission, India's big leap. To unlock this potential, Government of India launched National Green Hydrogen Mission (NGHM) in 2023. Far beyond a simple energy program, it is a national transformation strategy aimed to reducing fossil fuel imports, strengthening industrial competitiveness, creating lakhs of jobs, and positioning India as global leader in hydrogen economy. By 2030, the mission envisions 125 gigawatts of renewable energy dedicated to hydrogen, over 8 lakh crore in investment, more than 6 lakh green jobs, 50 million tons of carbon dioxide emissions avoided annually. As May 2025, India has already allocated 8.62 lakh tons of annual hydrogen production capacity to 19 companies and awarded 3000 megawatts of electrolyzer manufacturing capacity to 15 firms. India is not merely planning the future but also already began building it. As May 2025, India has already allocated 8.62 lakh tons of annual hydrogen production capacity to 19 companies and awarded 3000 megawatts of electrolyzer manufacturing capacity to 15 firms. India is not merely planning the future but also already began building it. With total outlay of 19,744 crore until 2029 to 2030, it includes 17,490 crore for site, strategic innovation for green hydrogen transition program, 1,466 crore for pilot projects, 400 crores for research and development, and 388 crore for other components. These financial commitments ensure simultaneous growth in production, adoption, and innovation. Site, hydrogen hubs, and certification. The site scheme lies at the center of India's hydrogen growth, offering major initiatives for electrolyzer manufacturing and hydrogen production. India has also identified Deen Dayal Port, VOC Port, and Paradip Port as official green hydrogen hubs, preparing the country for large-scale production, storage, and export. To ensure credibility and transparency, the Green Hydrogen Certification Scheme (GHCI) was introduced in 2025. It mandates that any hydrogen project receiving government support or supplying within India must be certified as genuinely green. The Bureau of Energy Efficiency (BEE) oversees this crucial process. Innovation through SHIP, India's scientific engine. India created a strategic hydrogen innovation partnership (SHIP) to develop cutting-edge hydrogen technologies. Institutions like ISRO, BARC, CSIR, IITs and IISCs and private institutes collab to advance hydrogen production, storage, transport, safety and industrial use cases. 23 research and development projects are ongoing under Rs 400 crore scheme. A 100 crore scheme startup funds supports innovators with startup up to 5 crore per project. Global collaboration has expanded through over 30 joint proposals under European Union India Trade and Technology Council. Industrial adaptation, the hydrogen shift begins. Industries are beginning to integrate green hydrogen into their operations. In fertilizers, India secured long-term supply of 7.24 lakh tons of green ammonia annually at rupees 55.75 per kg, replacing fossil-based feedstock. Petroleum refineries are adopting green hydrogen to cut down carbon emissions. In steel sector, 5 pilot projects are evaluating hydrogen-based iron reduction to test feasibility, safety, and cost under Indian operating conditions. Hydrogen in mobility, transport, and shipping. India's mobility transition is underway with pilot projects involving 37 hydrogen buses and trucks, supported by 9 refueling stations and rupees 208 crores in financial assistance. In shipping, VOC Port operates a 10 normal meter cube per hour hydrogen facility for lightning and EV charging, while Kandala has commissioned a megawatt scale of indigenous hydrogen plant. A 42 crore green methanol bunking facility has been developed to enable green shipping corridor between Kandala and Tuticorin. India has also commissioned world's highest altitude hydrogen mobility project in Leh at 3,650 meters, involving hydrogen buses and fueling station. This project alone reduces 350 tons of carbon dioxide emission annually and releases 230 tons of pure oxygen equivalent to planting 13,000 trees. Building the supporting ecosystem. To reduce production cost, the government has waived interstate transmission charges for renewable energy and simplified open access to ensure timely electricity supply. The National Skill Development Program has already certified over 5,600 trainees in hydrogen-related qualification, creating a workforce ready for hydrogen economy. India's global hydrogen presence. India made its presence felt globally by setting up its first India Pavilion at World Hydrogen Summit in Rotterdam in 2024. Partnership with European Union, UK, Germany's H2 Global and Singapore are expanding rapidly. This collaboration aims to harmonize standards, co-develop technologies and create future export pathway for Indian green hydrogen and ammonia. A clean, secure, self-reliant future. Green hydrogen stands at the heart of India's clean energy revolution. With ambitious policy support, scientific innovation, large-scale industrial transformation and growing global partnership, India is building a future where energy is clean, secure, affordable and proudly self-reliant. National Green Hydrogen Mission is not just an energy initiative, it is a foundation for India's next phase of economic and environmental leadership. Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting content. Thank you for watching.